Good morning, my powerful MBP family. Good morning to each and every one of you. This morning I am up and I'm thankful, and I'm just hoping for a grand rising for each and every one of you. As you go out there today, that God will just surround you with His goodness and His mercy, with His protection and grace. And this one, your girl is just here. I woke up, I just got Kayla off to school. I had to give her a good talking because they don't come with directions, people. They really do not come with any directions. And regardless of how many times you've been a parent, a mother to a child or so, it's just different, It's just so different. And when there's a different form of foundation built, and then you have to add to that foundation, believe me, it is not easy. But I give God the glory. I give Him thanks that He has endowed me with enough love in my heart so that, things can be done in a humble, kind, and understanding way. It's not easy. But when I woke up this morning, I know my two daughters were supposed to come home today, and only one is on the way, and the other one is not feeling so well. And as I prayed for her, I thought about many, for myself too. Sometimes I try often to kind of to include them in prayers, because that's what Granny used to do. I used to listen to Granny calling us by name, and when she prayed in them early days in the 60s, as she kneeled down at her bedside and just prayed for us. And it's her blessings that are carrying us through today, And so this morning I want to ask, how many of us have been told, in days gone, sticks and stones breaks the bones, but words never harm. And then this morning I want to just say, as I was just thinking of everything as I laid there in bed, and how much of a lie that really is. They tell you, and you believed in it, and you went to school and you survived, and you live with them and you survived. But the words spoken, aren't some of us still remember? We're not harboring it, because we have forgiven, and we have risen above it. We have become something of worth contributing to society. But don't we still from time to time remembered those ugly words that were spoken to us as children, when nobody invested in us, nobody cared, nobody really saw us as becoming anything of worth. Some of them just thought you were going to be pregnant, barefooted, and having 10 children, and all of them with the nose not running down, and you couldn't do for them with the tear up trousers bottom, and couldn't buy shoes for them. All of those things just was flowed, just running through my head. My head was busy this morning. It was so busy. But one of the things that I ended with on, before Kayla gave me a run for my money again. Oh my God, what a morning. What a morning. But one of the notes that I ended up on, and I just sat here at the table and just wrote so many, just capturing my thoughts, guys, like all these pages of sticky notes. And I said, now let me speak to us. Because I want to ask you this morning, have you prayed for your children today? Have you truly prayed for them today? Like, not just Lord have mercy upon them, but truly prayed for them. Have you pronounced blessings on them, even to wake up and say, good morning? How many of us live in homes where children don't even say good morning? Because I'm not, like, I'm talking to, because one of those things have always made my day. Whether it's my husband or the children, good morning, mommy. good morning, like every day in when the kids lived around me, that's what it is. When they come here to visit, the same thing. I taught that to Kayla. Every morning she gets up. Good morning, Grandma. Even when she giving me, even when she's just making me wonder. But she gets up and she says, good morning, because I also reach out and says, good morning. So how many of you are thankful, even for that gesture, that your child would wake up this morning and just say, good morning, Mommy. Good morning, Grandma. Have you asked God to prosper them, not only, guys, in material things, but also with good health, a sound mind, a heart of kindness and thankfulness? How does it feel when you hear your children, you sit somewhere and they don't know you're listening, but they're just thankful for so many things? How many of us has asked God to give them that discerning spirit? That spirit which can tell them what's good, what's bad, what not to get caught up into, even though their friends are into it. How many of us has asked God to help them be good parents? Those who have become parents, ask God to help them to be good parents. When Christopher and Sheree got into they were in high school, and he turned 18 and he came home, he says, I was talking to him about something. I was very firm with him because he didn't have a dad, right? There was no dad present. I raised them, I raised them with an iron fist. Like, I raised them with firm words. I set expectations from them, and my son would go to school and, Mommy, you don't come to school. He's in high school. For God's sake, as a son, you're in high school now. You must now take responsibility for your learning. I am working hard to keep a roof over your head, keep you warm in the winter, put food on the table, and to make sure that clothes is on your back and you're not less than anyone. So for that, your only job, I don't have you washing dishes. I grab the garbage, go out because I didn't mind it, because your purpose for me is for me to take care of you and for you to do what you need to do to be successful in life. So don't go to school and tell me, oh, the teacher and the teacher. No, there's no problem with the teacher. The problem is with you. You fix you. You fix you. And so that's my expectations from them. No teacher should call me and disrupt my teaching. Because you're healthy, you're strong, you have a good mental thing going on, you're bright boy getting awards, so don't go to school and expect that Mommy should come up here to talk. Never. It's not my job. I didn't have to do it for your sisters, not going to do it for you. So once he got into high school, I had to groom him for college. I'm not going to run to college, the professor failed me because... No. It's your job to do what you need to do to get to that level. You're in high school, you're practicing that now. So that's the way I raised them, guys. I wasn't mean-spirited to them. I was a loving parent, but I was a firm believer in independence. And so, how many of us has asked God to help them to be good parents to their children and to show respect and kindness and appreciation to the mother of those children? As I was saying, at 18 he came home to me, he says, oh, well, I'm 18 now and I'm dating. I'm old enough to date. I said, good. And he brought Sherry home to us. I gave him $20 that day. You're talking a long time ago. I gave him $20 to say, take her to the movies. And he is talking to her, welcome her in the home, as long as I was there. Once I'm there, she can come and sit and eat with us and talk with him, and can go to his room because he's not paying bills in there. But the relationship flourished into marriage. And when they got married and they had little Grayson, that was just joy to my heart. And I warned him when she was pregnant, I said, don't you ever stress her out. Don't stress her out. You be there, you support, you respect. You support some more. He says, Mommy, you raised me well. And praise God, I'm sitting here this morning. And as I'm thanking God for them, and I'm praying God, asking God to just be there, be around them, build a fence. I wanted to ask you people, you as well, my family, to just do that for your children as well. Pray that they are good parents to their children, whether it's a girl that she's good and helpful and respectful to her husband, and the sons be the same to the wives that they, or the relationships they form. Help them to be humble, because it's a lot of problems we see today in these killings and these fightings and these put downs and this. It's because of ego. Nobody wants to be humble. Nobody wants to end the conversation because it will look like they're chicken. No, everybody wants to puff up and it can't work. Somebody has to be humble. So I was praying for them to be humble and grateful to their wives, to their husbands. Did you ask God to provide for them not only just wealth? A lot of us, we just want them to be rich and that's it. They can buy what they want. No. We must also ask for health and for the right people in their lives to support and encourage and respect. The right people where they can work together and build instead of tearing down and putting down. If you haven't prayed for them in a special way today, I'm asking you to just take a moment and do it. After you like the video, share the video to another parent or parents and remind them. Maybe you have been just praying, Lord, have mercy. Yeah. But also, get down on your knees or stand where you are or lay in your bed if you're in your bed and just lift them up this morning. Just talk to God as if you're talking to me. Just talk to God. Just lift up your children, because you know what? They're going to be your bread and butter for tomorrow. And if they do well, if they're loving and humble and grateful and respectful and kind, then they're going to take a better care of you. But when they're arrogant and ungrateful, they have no time for you. They don't even come around you. They don't even want to visit you. My heart rejoices when I see my daughter was here the other day, and she's taking her twin to come back to visit. They want to be where mom is. When I talk to my son and he can't wait for me to come, he's like, no, mommy's staying for me for the whole time she's here. No, I have to share. I have to go where Judy is. I have to go where Jody is as well. But it warms my heart, even my daughter-in-law. Just hurry and come home. Just hurry and come home. It's a good feeling. I want you to experience those good feelings. I'm not here saying that most of you are not experiencing it, but I'm also saying that many are going through a lot of hard times. Prayer still works. Let us just pray one for another. Let us just pray one for another. Make it a great day by choice, my people. I love you. I respect you. I appreciate all the support. For my Miss Faith who donated yesterday, I think this is the second time that somebody has given me a thank you gift on a video that I've done. I so appreciate you, Miss Faith, and may God continue to prosper you so that you have enough to share. Lady K from the UK, my sister Ernestine, God bless you. God bless you all. I've already asked God to prosper you, and He has been prospering you. And so this morning I say to us, thanks to all of you with love, with respect, and with appreciation. I am grateful for all of you who have joined the Miss Bev's, the MBP family, and is contributing in likes and sharing the videos. And the likes are what YouTube want to see so they can put out the content. The comments, the rich comments, that's what YouTube want to see, the involvement, the interaction with the videos, so they can put it out for others. And so I got that one video that trended over 50,000 views. In time, God will allow the right situation to come, the right reaction to a video to come, the right experience changed to take us even farther than 50,000 views. So thanks all of you who responded to that video, all of you who stayed on and continue to respond. I know everybody wouldn't stay on, but I'm appreciative of all the new people who came on board. I truly, truly appreciate you. And as we continue to grow a little at a time, I say thank you, Lord, for your blessings on me, on all of you. And so we'll continue onward and upward in Jesus' name.